Alright. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back, I guess, to the Randomania marathon we have going on. Coming up right after that pretty exciting race of the Link's Awakening randomizer, we have Super Mario Land 2. Now, especially compared to a Zelda game, a platformer may not seem like the most randomizable thing, but there should be quite a lot of changes into this randomizer. As you can hear from the game audio, the music is randomized to start, so already there we got a little bit of fun.
Ross, believe me, I wouldn't have time to look at it anyway.
No, I know it. It'd be stressful.
Taking
And
worth it.
I'll go into more of the
And you know,
changes to the randomizer as we get started shortly, which we will be getting started shortly.
already. Yeah,
But until then,
I'm not gonna write it. Just good.
I'm going to hold off on some of the explanations so that they can be told in context to make more sense. In context to make more sense.
Okay.
One flag, actually, now that I think about it, that I want to bring up before we start. You notice the flags at the top of the screen are 3FF. This means every setting currently on the randomizer, sml2r.download is where you can find the randomizer. Every single setting is on, and this includes Beast Mode. Now, what Beast Mode is going to be that select things are going to be more likely to happen than others. When Beast Mode is on, there's a bit more randomizer bias, including starting here on 7, or on Turtle, why did I say 7? This stage, instead of the normal stage, is going to be Turtle Zone, or Turtle Zone 1. So yeah, the stage order is randomized, where stages are. The enemies are randomized within the stage, and you might see enemies in harder places more often because of the previously mentioned Beast Zone. The power-ups are also shuffled. You saw a money bag in that first block. That could have been a mushroom, a fire flower, a carrot, a money bag, or a 1-up. And you see them swimming. This is a water level. But there are different types of physics we could have gotten, including the space physics that you see in the vanilla space land, in the vanilla space zone, my bad. It doesn't look like we have a lot of good power-ups in this level, so it's going to be a struggle, but each runner is trying to get through this first stage. Beast finds a star, which is good for the rest of the level. Tuba takes a death rate, Tuba there. Beast is out, and Late Learner's out. Both hang into Tree Zone. And in Beast Mode here, we can add tension to the runners, as you hear on Beast Ends, by making some of the songs the hurry-up version, which is much more faster and rushed and panicking. Also, a bit of a Late Learner kind of staple. We're going to see him go to Turtle Zone instead of Tree Zone first, like many other racers do. And we're going to have Tree Zone 4, which... Oh no, that's not good. You want to have a carrot power-up that Late Learner has for a skip here. But unfortunately, that block that usually has a 1-up has a fire flower, so not really too useful. And now we see Beast here in Space Zone 1 with normal non-moon physics, which brings up the possibility that we might need to see either a damage boost or a certain power-up required to beat a stage. And not only that, but it also brings up another point. As we see Late Learner in Pumpkin Zone 3, there are 3 pools of levels that the randomizer can go through. There are the normal 1 exit levels, the 2 exit levels, and the boss levels. Now, each dual exit level is randomized and replaced by another dual exit level. So, for example, all of them went to Tree Zone 2 to get to Space Zone 1, because both of those levels have 2 exits. And Late Learner went to Turtle 2 to get to Pumpkin 3. And it looks like you saw through the secret exit, Late Learner was able to go to the Turtle 3, because exits are also randomized. So you could go to the secret exit of a level and go to the normal path, which is good. In most cases, you're going to want to go to the normal exit. I think there's one time where you don't want the normal exit. So we see Beast here has to re-enter the level because he got the secret exit on his first run through. And he knows he has to go for the normal exit now to make it to the tree. And Oh Dear is in Space Zone bonus because he went to the right exit first. Another thing you may notice right now is that Late Learner in Space Zone 2, the level is not auto-scrolling. Auto-scrolling properties have been added in and taken out of certain levels. And Late Learner into the first boss. Bosses are randomized along with boss levels. So here we have the boss of the Turtle Zone taken out now. And Late Learner gets the first golden point of the match. Oh Dear's not going to be too far behind, though. Now fighting Tatonga. Now, a bit of a weird thing with the randomizer. The coin that you get for beating the zone will appear to be whatever coin the level was. So, for example, Turtle 3 was randomized to Space Zone 2, so it looked like you got the Space Zone coin. However, in actuality, the next time we see the door, we will see that Late Learner got the Turtle Zone coin for going to Turtle Zone, and Oh Dear got the Tree Zone coin for going to Tree Zone. So Oh Dear and Pumpkin, too, we'll see if he gets the exit that leads to Space Zone. It looks like Late Learner in Macro 2 at the beginning of Mario Zone. The boss level, I missed this for Tree Zone, seems to be Pumpkin 4. It looks like heading to the normal exit is what Oh Dear is doing now. We'll see if it was a good choice. And it was. We made it to Space Zone. Beast getting the Tree Zone coin. Oh Dear entering the bubble stage. Rave also getting the Tree Zone coin. Late Learner in this mushroom stage now. Oh Dear and Beast in this pumpkin stage. It's the Star Song. Late Learner makes it through the level. Deer beat the level. Deer now going into Macro Zone 4 for the Space Zone boss. Brave Tube is going for the secret exit here. Nope, I'm wrong. That was a different pipe. Light learner and an auto scroller. How fun is that? Panic bubble with the music here. Oh dear. About to fight the Tree Zone boss. Late learner into Macro 4 in replacement of Mario 4 to take on get the second coin of his run. Oh dear with the Space Zone coin. So now Oh dear is on his way to Macro Zone. Late learner taking out that rat. Get the second coin from the Mario Zone. Oh dear's in Turtle 2, how fun. Gonna go for the gauntlet first. The gauntlet is where the secret exit is. It's referred to as the gauntlet because the amount of randomized enemies in this tunnel is truly terrifying sometimes. The bullet bills especially. Late learner going through Mario 1. Beast making it to the boss. Rig Tuba still bubbling around. Alright, Oh dear's through the gauntlet. We'll see if that play was worth it. It was not the right exit to go for. Now we get the auto-scrolling overworld Goomba stage for Oh dear. So, another fun... Pumpkin Zone and Randomizer is brutal because there are 2 secret exits in this stage. There are the secret exits for Pumpkin 2 and 3. We have Tree Zone 2 here, which in normal circumstances that we're in right now will require a carrot power-up to reach the secret exit, so unless there's one in this stage, we'll hope we don't need one at all. It looks like Beast's also heading for the Gauntlet, because the Gauntlet can be faster if you do it first try, I believe. Pumpkin Zone 1 is the next level that Oh dear has to go through. After the auto-scroller. Oh no, using the enemy placement to get to the secret. Nice move, Late Learner. Showing me up right here on the booth. And it was a good choice! Onto Pumpkin 3, we have Macro 1. I believe this is the one secret exit in the game that requires you use the Fire Flower, which Late Learner has a Fire Flower, so that'll hopefully be worth it. And it looks like Beast, instead of just going through Macro 2 and 3, is gonna opt to go through Turtle 2 again to get the right exit. As Oh dear makes it to Tree Zone 5, and we get to Tree Zone 5, I want to bring up one thing. 3 levels in the game, Tree Zone 4, Tree Zone 5, and Wario's Castle, have a few platforms that are shuffled between the stage, because there are different types of moving platforms that can be used in different places in the stage, so we randomize it because, hey, let's just randomize everything. Late Learner into the Turtle 3 boss stage. Deer fighting the Pumpkin Witch here. And it looks like Rave's gonna skip the gauntlet. As oh dear gets the Macro Zone coin. Late Learner close to the Pumpkin Zone coin. We'll see what that secret exit is for Beast. It's this palm tree stage. So now Odier's in Pumpkin Zone, where Late Learner is currently taking out the piggies. And he gets the fight. That's the Pumpkin Zone coin for Late Learner, and Late Learner got really lucky getting both the right exits on the first try, so we'll see if Deer loses some time over Late Learner on that one, as Beast is in the level behind Pumpkin Zone at Macro 4, aka Tree 5. It looks like Rave can go into the secret exit there. Also, was the only one to go first try for the normal exit in Turtle 2. Right now, I believe Late Learner. Oh, Late Learner's doing the gauntlet right now. So yes, the only one. And that'll be the best move that Rave could have done. As Beast takes out the Pumpkin Zone boss, getting his third coin. I believe Late Learner died in the gauntlet, so we'll see if he goes back to it, or if he goes... He's going back to it. Oh dear, didn't take the fire flowers, so I think he's going for the normal exit. I don't quite remember if that was the right move, but I hope it is. No, it wasn't. That's a good advantage for Late Learner, considering Oh dear went through the normal route of Macro, going to 2 and 3. But if Late Learner struggles more with the gauntlet, that advantage might not matter too much. Oh dear has to replay the stage for the secret exit. Fortunately, he did see a fire flower rather close to where the exit is, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem to get to that exit, assuming he at least makes it to that part of the stage again. Late Learner in the auto-scrolling Goombas after the gauntlet, deciding to take Macro 2 and 3. Beast in the first of our 2 pumpkin randomized stages. Rave picking up the Macro Zone coin. Does already have the Space Zone coin, must have lagged through that. Now he's on to Pumpkin. Beast has the right idea, going to use this enemy to get to the secret exit and move it on to Macro 1 for him. As Deer's just now moving on to Turtle 3. Rave's a little bit behind in Mario 1. But Late Learner has to go through Pumpkin 1 before getting to the boss stage, which I believe was Tree 5. Pumpkin 1 is a stage that can actually get pretty laggy in Randomizer specifically, because a lot of enemies that are not in good places doing a lot of movements they shouldn't really be doing. And I think Beast got both exits guessed correctly, heading to Turtle 3 as Deer takes out the piggies and gets the pumpkin coin. So now Late Learner's on to Tree 5. Doesn't have a carrot, so it might be a bit slower and a bit more difficult compared to having a carrot. Fortunately, the first box has a carrot, so I take what I just said back. Deer and Macro 2. We saw this earlier, because Late Learners go in the backwards route. Late Learner still has to guess the 2 space secret exits correctly, so we'll see how this goes. Piggy time for Beast. So, 4th coins for both Late Learner and Beast, respectively. Oh dear. Heading into Mario 2. Mario Zone is a nice zone in Rando, if only because there are no secret exits in this zone. So it's all about playing the levels. So, speaking of that exit shenanigans I mentioned with Late Learner, I can't believe I made that mistake again. I'm just... Oh dear's having auto-scroller fun. A rave at the piggies! Hopefully we won't see a bad piggy mess up in this marathon, because the piggies are evil creatures. Alright, piggy coin, 4th coin, pumpkin coin for Rave Tuba, and Late Learner heading back to the space stage, to the bubble stage, pumpkin 2, to go for the correct exit this time, because I missed him going for the wrong one, so But I'm guessing by the fact that he's not in the space zone right now that he went for the wrong one. I think it's a solid inference to make. Tuba's now in Mario Zone, with Macro 2 being the first stage in it. Late Learner's still going through Pumpkin 2. Oh Dear's in Macro 4. And we're all in Macro. Beast is in Macro Secret. Come on, Late Learner, join the club. I think you might have a Macro Boss stage coming up, but the Macro Boss, the rat, for oh dear, it's time. Not the best fight. Messed up some fireballs. But it happens. Coin now just has to go to Turtle Zone. Late Learner made it to Space Zone. Zone, 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 zone. Now you have the level that you usually have to do to get into Space Zone. The bubble stage. Turtle Zone. It's gonna have some stages. It's gonna have Tree Zone 4. Another one of the 3 stages with the randomized platform types. And it looks like oh dear's grabbing the fire flower just to lose it. I don't think that was an intentional loss, but it happened, so roll with it. Beast in the boss stage. Raven, the second stage. Late Learner in the boss stage of space being Macro. And our last secret exit we have, we found Pumpkin 3 that Late Learner saw at the beginning of the race, actually, now that I think about it. Don't remember which exit is the good one to go for here, but hopefully Deer will go for it. And Beast is on his way to Turtle right now. How did that turtle eat a whale? That's the one thing about this game that I really want to know. Well, alright, so normal exit for oh dear is not the correct one. Late Learner beats the Tree Zone bosses, now on to Tree Zone itself for his 6th and final coin, but gets the 5th one here in space before doing so. Beast is now in Pumpkin 3. Oh dear is going through the secret stage that he was given, which I believe is the vanilla starting stage, to keep his carrot, because the carrot is going to be required here for the secret exit in Pumpkin 3. So if Beast guesses this exit correctly on the first try, he may pull ahead. If not, though, he'll still have the same loss against Deer. It looks like he's going for the normal exit. Oh, poor thing. Time for the rat to be killed by Rave. We'll see if Late Learner goes for the normal exit in Space Zone 1. As that's the one he needs to go for to get to the next set of Tree Zone levels. And Beast decided to soft reset. Doesn't have a carrot, but found one in the stage. That's huge. That's a good time save over oh dear, because oh dear went through an entire another stage to keep his carrot, but Beast was just able to find one that quickly. That's really good. That'll close that gap a little bit. Ravetuba's in Tree Zone 4. So he beat the rat. And now oh dear is into Space Zone 2 for the last boss level, as well as Beast heading there now. Late learner. Trying to grab that carrot, really wants it. It's good to have in Space 1 because of normal physics here instead of the space physics. Can you even get it, though, with these physics? I don't know. Beast, or Late learner is gonna give up and try again later. Or never again. As the other two are going to float through the stars song. Rave Tuba's going through Pumpkin 3. We'll see if he goes for the right exit on the first try, unlike the other two, who went to Turtle last. Looks like... We'll see. Yep, it looks like he's going for it, so... That's gonna be a good catch-up for Rave Tuba. Rave Tuba heading to Space 3. Space 2, my bad. Oh dear is about to fight the Squiddy friend. Time for Beast 2. Fight the turtle boss. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully doesn't take damage. Took damage. Alright. Late learner went and grabbed a power up to do the damage boost at the end of this stage here. Because that's going to be important since we don't have low gravity physics in this stage. Yeah, you need that. So, Oh Dear is now headed into Wario's castle, where there's gonna be some randomized properties here, like the size of these fireballs. Oh Dear's joining them. Late learner's trying to get a power-up from the slots game. Gets 3 1-ups, though. Rave Tuba grabbing the 6th coin onto Wario's castle with him as well. So, the only thing that's changed here in Wario's Castle is the types of platforms you see in this section that Oh Dear is on right now. It kind of shuffles between the breakable skull platforms and the rising fishbone platforms. And yes, we do have the Star Song. In Wario's Castle. I am not a singer. So, now with a good power-up, a Fire Flower in hand, we found a carrot. Oh no! A death by Beast is gonna give a really good lead to Oh Dear. And even Rave pulled ahead from that death. Late learner choosing to check out the left side level, going to Macro 3. Not a mad level. Without a carrot, this beginning section is really hard for Beast now. I don't blame him. Wario's Castle is a nightmare. Especially in Rando. Oh Dear, I failed to mention, Oh Dear is now fighting Wario. Is going to be finished soon, assuming no death happens, which... hoping no death happens. We're going to the last phase now. There are 3 phases to this fight, and each one takes 3 hits. Alright, that's the game for Oh Dear. Finishing in first place with a time of 33:04. Gonna gamble for some lives. You saw a power-up rather, probably a carrot. Got it. You saw a soft reset there. And I believe the reason for that was he might have run out of lives. When you run out of lives in this game and game over, you lose all your golden coins, meaning you have to do each boss level that you've already cleared again to get the golden coin back. Tuba's fighting Wario right now, and Late Learner is in his last boss stage, Pumpkin Zone 4. And that's should be it for Rave Tuba. I don't know. It's like, all right, yeah, I see Wario turning into a child. That's a 34-15 for Rave Tuba. I'm highly sure you lose every single gold coin if you game over, but hey, I don't know. I wouldn't make a joke about how I'm good and usually don't game over, but last league race I did for this game, I game overed, so I'm not gonna make that one. I played this game as a kid. Oh yeah, we've randomized the text in the ending. I love this. Now for some facts. Did you know that Beast is fighting Wario? I actually never knew that holding up while jumping makes you go Hario. That is all for speed facts with Slash. Thank you, Slash, for creating this randomizer. Late Learner scaling the castle. Beast onto the second phase of Wario. Nailed it. Have a good day. Thanks. Credits. Last phase for Beast. Hopefully, will not mess up and will finish soon. Yep. Finishing with a 36-18. So, Late Learner, last but definitely not least, is still really close. When third place finished, he was a pretty decent of a ways into the last stage, so this was a good race all around. Using spin jumps. Oh no, Late Learner. Oh no, thank you. Thank you for beating the phase of the boss before anything really bad happened. I was getting scared. So now it's last phase time before all 4 races are finished. And that's the game for Late Learner. Finishing with a 38-07. GG to all 4 racers. Here we are. We have with us Beast and Deer. GG, you two. And
Thank
here's
you.
Late Learner as well.
Howdy.
GG, all of you.
Thank you.
So, how'd you guys feel about that? I thought it was a really good race. All of you got sub 40, which is, I can't even dream of that right now.
We just talked about it. It was a pretty easy seed, level-wise, randomization-wise. There were
I
no
want to get one of
big
those.
obstacles.
Yeah. I mean, zones like Pumpkin are always an obstacle with their dual exit.
True. Yeah, but-
Never
Yeah.
never a good time.
Yeah, but what I meant is the normal big obstacles like Gauntlet or maybe Pumpkin 3, where you have to have a certain power-up or, well, have to traverse a tight spot to even finish the level. Those weren't too difficult this time, so
You guys
didn't
find
take
the beat
many
one.
attempts.
That's always
Excuse-
the one that gets me. I always end up losing due to really trolly enemies in the beehive level, but you guys didn't even see it.
Yeah, that's right.
Must have been a bonus level.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, there were quite a few bonus levels we didn't even see because you guys got a lot of the right exits on the first try.
Definitely. I think I saw what RaveTuber wrote in the race channel. I think he took every right exit, he said. But
Apparently, I mean, I don't know, the stream wasn't...
Oh,
Yeah, his
Oh,
stream
yeah,
was not
yeah.
a lot of frames, unfortunately, but played
too
pretty
bad.
well, from what I
Yeah, he-
could understand.
yeah. He also seemed to have a different problem with his controller, so technical issues,
Ouch.
and it still was so close.
Yeah. Also, so I'd like to ask a question. Late learner, I noticed. You went to Turtle first. Well, everybody else went to Tree Zone first. Is there a reason why you usually end up going to Turtle and going counterclockwise instead of the normal clockwise?
It is genuinely just because I like being special. There is no reason for me to go right.
All right.
That would be different.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep going left just to make you feel special.
Oh.
You got it. All right. Yeah, I don't have anything else to ask. If you guys want to bring up anything in specific you liked about the race, feel free to mention it now.
Well, what's always interesting, because it's still new, is the boss health randomization.
Oh yeah.
But it didn't play that big of a role this time, because at least I think I almost always got the right power-up in the boss fights, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Wario
Yeah.
almost killed me because I forgot about that. He had 4 health on his first phase, and I stopped moving. And I was like, he's supposed to do his where he runs off the screen to the right, and he ran left. I was like, why the hell is he going that way? Yeah.
Yeah.
Savage. I also spent about 3 minutes trying to get a power up in the gambling place when there was actually a carrot in the level I was on, which is what I needed. So I wasted
Yeah,
like 3
I
minutes.
saw that carrot and I laughed. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that
I
was good.
remember one time, my first ever race, I didn't know the good slot machine to go to if you wanted to win an item. So I went to, I think it was the 3rd slot machine. I won a 20 1-up, and then I just left the slot machines. The slot machines are crazy.
Yeah.
Which is the best one to go to, dear? Is it the first or the
The
second?
second one, I think. I was told to go to the second one for it.
Well, for
because,
power-ups,
either-
the first one,
The first one. oh.
Okay.
because there
I'm
are more
gonna blame
power-ups.
Slash.
Yeah, the second one has more 1-up options. I think there's a 1-up, 3-up, and 5-up. And
Okay, I'm gonna
first game,
accuse
I
Slash
think
of lying
only-
to me.
yeah, I think the first one only has power-ups, then and one 1-up. But I'm not sure. I'm not super certain myself. So since we
Well-
finished so early, I think we said to spend some time with more SML2. I could just do a quick any % run because
Maybe.
it looks so random. It fits the theme of the marathon.
How funny. Well, I don't know what's gonna go on with that, but honestly, I'm kind of exhausted. So if that goes on, I don't know if I'd be available to commentate.
I mean, I can
for it.
just do the commentary myself
Well-
right now in here, and you can just watch and be
Well,
amazed.
our
Or
restreamer's
laugh
saying
at me.
that we're
Our Death
close
Star
enough.
says we're close
Okay.
enough to take over.
then
Yeah, we're close enough. So,
good too. I mean, I
Follow
can
those
just try
runners.
before I get thrown off. Ah, just died. Of course, intentionally.
yeah, follow those runners. They all put on a great show today.
Especially Mike Rome.
Eh. Please.
You did the best
And
job today.
coming up, I don't know where the schedule is, but apparently, according to chat, coming up we have, I believe it's Super Mario RPG.
Ooh. It's a long one, I think.
That's gonna be an exciting one, I tell you that. So I think we should all stay tuned and watch that. Because that's gonna be a fun time. Yes. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. I say we should all watch it, but I'm probably gonna crash soon, so I don't have anything else to say, so I guess I'll be seeing everybody later.
Thanks, guys.